Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you're watching this. This is Marquis Walker, aka Severe, aka Cincerely Yours from Boston. What's good out there? Wow, wow, again, yo, it's Marquis Walker from the Beam, man. Sparky, aka Severe from the Beam from Boston, man. There you go. There you go. What's good, y'all? What's going on, man? This is the THHC podcast, episode 180. We're talking Killer Mike, the Michael album. I've been sitting on this album for quite some time. You know, it came out June 16, 2023, and this was a lot of people's album of the year. I didn't really think that. I didn't think it fell in that category, only on my part. You know, calm down over there. I want the South coming up here trying to beef, you know what I'm saying? But I like the album. I love the album. It's a great album. When I first heard it, I gotta be honest, it was a lot of the N-word, and I just kind of thought he was oversaturating the N-word for no reason until I really started listening to it. Like I say earlier in any other reviews, sometimes, you know, you might not be ready for that particular album. And I wasn't ready for all the the N-words he was spewing on the album. It just was just over. It seemed like he was just overdoing it for a reason. I didn't really understand it at first until I went back to it a couple times, and then I listened to some of his interviews, listened to some of his breakdowns of what the album is, and I said, okay. So I always was gonna review it. I just didn't know when. So I was sitting on this. I've been sitting on this album since it came out, since June. And I did not make my album of the year for 2023 because it didn't rank high enough. There was a lot of great albums in 2023. If y'all want to know what made my top 10, top 20 albums of 2023, just go check it out. I got the video here on YouTube. So, but before we dive into Killer Mike, you know what I'm saying? There is some new music. I want you guys to know there's a lot of great music out there, and I want to speak on it. There's some great albums, some great EPs. Let's talk about it, man. Let's go back a little bit. You know, on the rewind. Now, number one is Rick Osama, and the producer is Bar Label. It's called Hate It to Death, man. Great EP. I believe it's 5 records. It's an EP. And I just recently did an album review from Rick Osama and Machacha. So go check that out on my channel. And number two is Recognize Ali. It's called As You Sow, So Shall You Reap. Great project. It deserves a rewind. If y'all want to know why I'm using a rewind sound effect, these are albums that deserve a rewind. So I'm writing them down, sharing them with you, and I'm telling you, hey, these things deserve a rewind. So shout out to Recognize Ali, great rapper. Let me know what's your favorite Recognize Ali project. He has so many. Let's talk about number 3. Number 3, man, DJ Muggs. Y'all know DJ Muggs, Cypress Hill. He's been doing his thing for quite some time, collaborating with artists, collaborating with, you know, artists that's, you know, only speak Spanish. He's collaborating with rappers, singers. Like, there's no limit for DJ Muggs. Guess what he got now? DJ Muggs Death Valley motion picture score. I get so excited when I see producers do motion picture scores. It's just dope. Like, that's crazy. Like, if you can get to that monument, do movie scores, you know, have your music. And I think this is his movie. I think he's creating a movie. And so, you know, sometimes you can't get on a movie set and get your record played. And that's a good way to, you know, monetize your music and get a lot of funds on the back end. But write your own movie. I'm pretty sure DJ Muggs and his crew developed their own movie. He just like, I'm gonna do the soundtrack, you know. Let's talk about number 4, man. Number 4 is the Bad Seed. The Bad Seed. He actually is presenting this. Like, the Bad Seed is a great rapper, dope rapper. But he's presenting. These are his crew, or, you know, people of his magnitude, and he's, you know, got various rappers rapping on these albums, and this one's called Everything Means Nothing. So he's really presenting this. It's not his full album. He does have great albums, you know. But shout out to the Bad Seed. The next rapper is, you know, somebody. I'm pretty sure somebody, or all of us, always rewind. You know, the artist Blue. He's producer Roy Royal. It's called Blue Royal. Okay, so check that out. You know what I'm saying? Check out Blue. Blue's a great artist, and I support him so much. Now, number 6, man, Second Generation Woo, produced by Dom. What's it? Dom. Let me go look. Dom. Did I write it down? Yes, right here. Dom Archie. So Dom Archie. It's called This May Sting. And it's Second Generation Wu. Y'all want to know who it is? It's basically the Wu-Tang members' sons. It's 2 of them, actually. I thought it was all 4 or 5 or 6 of them. I didn't know how many they were. But there's really 2 of them that make up the group. And then they have some of the sons feature on the album. So I like that. I like, you know, what y'all think about Second Generation Wu? What do y'all think about them? You know, let me know. Who else is on here? We got number 8. No, number 7 is Rhyme Fest. I didn't get to hear this album yet, but a lot of people kept saying it was out. I couldn't find it, so I wrote it down anyway. Number 7 is Rhyme Fest, so I'm not gonna give it a rewind because I didn't hear it yet. But I like Rhyme Fest. I couldn't find it. It's called James and Nikki, A Conversation. So I don't know if it's James Baldwin and what's the poet, Nikki. So I'm not sure if it's something involving those 2. But let's go to number 8, man. Number 8, Little Simz, man. She drops an album. It's a 7-song album. It's called Drop 7. Kind of straight to the point. Little Simz dropped 7 tracks. I don't know. It's not gonna get a rewind effect. I might go listen to it again, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this Little Simz quick 7. It's called Drop 7. And I love Little Simz. You know, I adore her. She's great. And this one I wasn't really feeling right away. Maybe I have to go back to it. And then number 9, another album people said is out, and I think it's out on another platform that it's not digital. They said Hit Boy and La Russell. Hit Boy and La Russell got an album out called Rent Due. Has anyone heard this one? I wanted to at least promote it because, of course, Hit Boy's been on the road. And then I do like La Russell, the rapper, Rent Due. So if anybody heard, let me know. Number 10 is Skip the Kid, Scotty the Skipper. Scotty the Skipper, man. I'm telling you that. Yo, I'm going to give you, I got to give it to him. Scottie Pippen, aka, you know, Skip the Kid. He's great with production. His mind works in great ways, like the way he produces, the way he mixes, the way he samples is incredible. Like shout out to Skip the Kid. is called Scotty the Skipper. Now he does a lot of instrumental albums, and then sometimes he takes those instrumental albums and it has rappers rap on them. So he's kind of double dipping. I love that though. I love that. So if you can do it, you do it too, man. Do that. So if I didn't say your artist's name, what that came out today, let me know what came out today, Friday. I didn't listen to everything. I tried to listen to all those 10. I think I came short by I think I had listened to 8 out of the 10 that I just mentioned. But at least, 8 out of the 10, I think I listened to this. But let me know what y'all listen to today on Friday, which y'all recommend for me to listen to or break down. Could be any genre of music. And, we got some. We got breaking news, man. Again. We got breaking news, and it's really fact checker news, man. And what we're gonna talk about is certain things that like birthdays and what happened on this day, or anything that interests. I'm not gonna talk about everything because I want to get to this review. I try to keep it short. So the first thing, let's talk about some happy birthdays. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, man. Salute, happy birthday to everybody. The first birthday I'm gonna talk about is Michael B. Jordan. That's my twin. Come on, man. Look, y'all see me. Y'all see me look alike. My twin, Michael B. Jordan. Joe Pesci. Shout out to Joe Pesci. I start trying to act Italian or something. Shout out to Charlie Day. Charlie Day. That's actually my real twin, Charlie Day. Shout out to Charlie Day. Y'all know the actor. And poet Alice Walker. Shout out to poet Alice Walker. I think she's like 80 years old. Shout her out. And let's go to on this date. So on this date, meaning like it could be in 1940, 1860, it could be whatever, but it happened on this date. And I find this stuff interesting. I really find it interesting, man. What's good, Ben Frank? Salute, man. What up, though? What's good, man? Salutes. What's going on? Appreciate you coming through. Ben Frank is a loyal fan. I appreciate it, man. Let's talk about it, though. Fact checker news, man. Birthdays. Now on this date. So 1940. In 1940, Joe Louis beats Arturo, Godo in 15 rounds for the heavyweight boxing title. In 1951, St. Louis Browns signed pitcher Satchel Paige. And then on the same day, but different year, in 1971, Satchel also becomes the first Negro League player elected to Baseball Hall of Fame. Now they used to call us Negros. You know what I'm saying? So, in 1964, G.I. Joe character was created. This is the first time they had the G.I. Joe actual character that was created. In 1964. In 2006, we talking about Super Bowl and stuff. So in 2006, I saw a good fact. Al Michaels, speaking of Michael, the album, but Al Michaels joins NBC Sunday Night Football with cast John Madden. Y'all know John Madden, the games. What's your favorite John Madden? John Madden 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me know in the chat. And in 2021, U.S. Senate impeachment trial for the former President Donald Trump begins. So there's a lot of things that happened on this date. If you know something that happened on this date, let me know. I just try to take some of the fun things that could be interesting enough to speak on. Could be topics, or just fun facts for you guys to know. And I run with them. You know what I'm saying? Trump, man. Yo. I got to talk about politics, but the last couple ones is number 3, Apache. Apache, the rapper. Rest in peace, Apache. Put out the album. Apache ain't shh. This is the birthday for the album. So go check out that album. Go play that album. Go play Apache. And 4 is, of course, the Super Bowl predictions. Man, I got the shirt on. Or the classic old shirt. Y'all know what shirt this is, man. I know what shirt this is, man. So I'm going for San Francisco 49ers. It's my team. I do like the Giants too, but I like San Francisco as well. And I'm going to vote for them. It seems like it's, I don't know, a lot of people saying it's gonna be fixed. I don't know, man. I don't even want to mention the names and the jinxes, but hopefully San Fran, they have a great team, and hopefully they can just win, man. You know, I don't got no money on the game. If y'all betting, let me know how much money y'all betting. Who's betting on this game? And how much? You know what I'm saying? How much are you betting on this game? Hopefully not a lot. You know, there's a lot of betting apps. You know, I want to know if a lot of people got those things downloaded. They're not really good for you, but to each his own, man. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do. Y'all want to bet? Y'all want to bet? Y'all can do whatever y'all want. But yo, let's get to the show, man. Let's talk about this album. I really, really like this album. Now, did I? Okay, what's that? Why am I always forgetting to put the tracks down? Well, Mike, there will be no tracks today. I am not writing them down today, but y'all can follow along, and I will tell y'all the tracks. Now, let's talk about it first. All right, let's get into it. THHC podcast episode 180. Killer Mike, Michael review. Now, Killer Mike. When artists usually get personal with the album name, these are the albums generally their prized possessions. Then when they add their childhood photo for the cover, you usually just press play with open ears, soul, and heart. Because usually, I'm going to give you a couple examples. Nas, right? You know, he bit off a Nas cover, You know what I'm saying? A lot of people bit off the Nas cover with his child photo, but Lil Wayne did it. People saying that album's classic. Biggie did it, and that's what they was talking about. Biggie bit off a Nas, Raekwon and Ghost. But yeah, so Biggie did it, and they saying that's a classic. Drake did it. They saying that's a classic. Benny the Butcher did it with his baby picture. They saying that's a classic. Kendrick Lamar. These are examples of other artists that put their baby picture or younger picture on the album, and they got personal, and they really put some time into this album. I think Michael put a lot of work into this album, and I think it's up there. I don't believe it's a classic. Don't fight me. Fight me in the comments. If you think it's a classic, let me know, and let me know why. I know a lot of Southerners, this is probably their classic, so you can't take that from them. And I will revisit this album again and again, but I do not believe currently it's a classic album. You know, if right now, you know, look in the description, you see what I scored it. I want to know what you scored. Just let me know. You know, I think it's a great album, though. Deserve to win the Grammy? Hell yeah. Over all them other albums. I mean, besides Nas. I mean, I think Nas was up there. So I wanted Nas to win. I ain't gonna lie, Nas a hit boy, but you know, they gave it to Mike. So that's what's up. You know, that's the second album I wanted to win. You know, the Grammys are not fair. Y'all know the Grammys ain't for us. And we shouldn't even be going crazy for the Grammys. Oh, we accepted Grammys. But shout out to Big Killer Mike winning the Grammys. Now, most albums like this with the picture are considered classic. Like I said, is this a classic? I want you guys to let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Share this video and the audio. The audio will be on How Many Podcasts Must Get This on DSPs. Go look up any DSP you listen to, digital streaming platform, and look for How Many Podcasts Must Get This. And you're just going to get the actual album breakdown. You're not going to get the beginning of this YouTube. You're not going to get probably some of the end when I have guests, but you're just going to get the concrete breakdown of the albums. All right, so let's give credit to the actual musicians on the album first. They bring a lot of character, feeling, and love. You know, he got, you got choirs on here. He got a lot of features that sing. You got a lot of rappers that's just rapping their butts off. I just gotta give it to him. I just want to give props to Jason McGee in the choir. Jason McGee in the choir. I'm pretty sure they from Atlanta, Georgia. Mike's worked with pretty much everybody on this album is from Atlanta, Georgia, or close or down south. Like I think this is like a down south album. Nothing wrong with that. It's great, props to all the selected features for this album. Killer Mike decorated this album with various Atlanta, like I said, Georgia artists repping his hometown. Down south project for sure. Down south project for sure. So like again, Killer Mike won 3 Grammys. He beat out Nas and Hit Boy. That's the one I wanted to win, but shout out to Nas Hit Boy. Shout out to Killer Mike and everybody that blessed this project. Congratulations, Killer Mike, for winning, sweeping his categories. He won all 3 awards. He won Album of the Year, of course, and then he won for the song with 3K on it. He won twice. I guess there was 2 categories with that song in it, and he won. So let's get to the album, man. Drum roll. Do my own sound effects. I turned them off. We're going to Atlanta, Georgia from Boston. I want to visit Killer Mike. Album's called Michael. Came out June 16, 2023. 53 minutes and 51 seconds, basically 54 minutes of fire. 54 minutes of fire. You can't beat how good this album is for Killer Mike, and for the South. I want to celebrate it, So let's talk about it. Number 1, Down by Law, featuring Cee-Lo Green. How dope is Cee-Lo Green? Bow down to Cee-Lo Green. He needs to get his credit. This is produced by Corey Mo. So basically, when I first heard this track, and this is what, if you haven't been here before, I describe these tracks. I break down this music track by track. So number 1, Down by Law. When I first heard this record, I was turned off by the use of the word "in." You know what I'm saying? So, that's just right off the bat. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, they're still saying the N word too much. I'm like, what's going on? The song bangs though, like a Southern church bell. Once I experienced the record more, understood Mike's reasoning for the N word and the overuse of the word. Props to Mike's messages, flow, and lyrics. So I get what he was saying. Like, he's just getting our attention. He uses the N word in substitute for black people. That's just what Mike does. I mean, I don't. Like, if I do slip up and use the N word, it's kind of in front of my friends that I kind of grew up with, like the male friends, the guys I grew up with in the streets. So I kind of once in a while we still might use the word, but in between our circle, but like we don't use it outside. So, and we are trying to delete it. We are trying to delete it from our vocabulary. But yeah, props to Cee-Lo Green singing. Cee-Lo is a great artist, so shout out to Cee-Lo Green. So that's number 1, Down by Law, featuring Cee-Lo Green. Love the record. Great start. Because when I first heard it, I was like, oh. But then I'm like, okay, I get it. This is a dope record. Number 2, Shed Tears, featuring Lena, Byrd, Miles, and Mozzy, produced by No ID. Shout out to No ID. Shout out to all the producers. I'm telling you, everybody on here did incredible. We've all shed tears for some reason. Yes, black men cry too. So I just want to let y'all know. Killer Mike reflects on his past and his journey with the help of Mozzy and Lena, Byrd, Miles. So after you pray for yourself, after you pray for your loved ones, if you have any energy left, pray for your enemies too. That's all I ask for. I'm pretty sure Mike will reciprocate that. Number 3, Run. Great record. Was this his first single? Run? I'm not sure. But Run, featuring Young Thug and Dave Chappelle, produced by No ID. This record's fire. Arguably one of the best comedians ever. First of all, Mr. Chappelle blesses Killer Mike with an intro that commands honesty, and great leadership. The song reflects on moving forward through life as you trip and fall. Get up and keep running for your goals, dreams, and ambitions. Perhaps a Young Thug. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge Young Thug fan, and I don't really speak a lot of negative tones against performers and rappers and artists, but he did okay on here. So I'm just gonna say that, Number 4 is NRICH. So rich. So you just and it's for the word that I was talking about earlier. So featuring Eryn, Alan, Kane, and Black, 6 Black. Like, I don't know how y'all pronounce it, but this is produced by 808 Ray and cool&dre. Shout out to cool&dre. The N-word is back heavy as Mike chases the bag in order to be enriched. We are hearing music and verses that will invoke conversation for the good. Enrich, ? How about in wealthy? How about wealthy? Family wealth people. So you can be enriched, but let's be in wealthy if you're gonna honor that and call yourself the N-word. Let's be in wealthy. How about that? Great song. Number 5, Talking That Shh. This is produced by DJ Paul and I'm gonna say TYHY exclusive. I'm gonna just say exclusive. Killer Mike is back with his inflow. This that from Atlanta song. You could tell this is that, like, I'm from Atlanta. Like, I got Southern ties. This is the record. You're like, oh, this is a Southern record. It just has that flair, that feel. Artist is venting with style and Southern swag. So shout out to Mike. You have to get one of these off. Number 6, man. Number 6 is another joint that I really, really like, man. Free Thugger. Oh, is he locked up? I don't even know, man. I don't even follow him, dude. I ain't gonna lie, but Free Thugger, man. If he's locked up, we don't need nobody locked up, man. The Free Thugger. Yeah, Free Thugger, man. Number 6, Slummer. I said a Slummer featuring Jagged Edge, Jason McGee in the choir. Produced by 808 Ray and cool&dre. Shout out to the choir. The choir is hitting these notes. The choir takes this song like in the middle, like kind of listen like it's not gonna be a 5 micer for me. And then all of a sudden the chorus gets in the choir. I'm telling you, everybody that participated in this album did well. And I believe Killer Mike, when he goes on tour, he takes a live band, a live choir. So that's dope. That's dope. But I want to thank Mike for sharing first. Like, it's not just on this album, but this record. And it's just great. This is a Southern version of Slick Rick's Teenage Love to a certain extent. It got more heartfelt, story behind it, Slumber. With the help of Jason McGee in the choir and Jagged Edge, the record hits the soul really strong. The song's fire. It's a great record. Just a great record. Number 7, Scientists and Engineers, featuring Andre 3K. This is the one that won the other 2 Grammys, so congratulations. It's produced by, it's featuring Andre 3000, Future, and Eryn Allen Kane. Eryn Allen Kane is a great singer. Produced by various producers. When I say produced by various producers, there was like 6 or 8 producers. I'm like, I'm not writing all them names down. Y'all go look and check them out. But shout out to all the producers. This one record won 2 Grammys with Andre 3K, aka Mr. Flute, bars up the start of the record, aka Mr. Flute. Andre's aka Mr. Flute, man. It's good to hear 3K rapping. I'm pretty sure everybody, this is before he came out with the Flute album, so people were like, "Oh, he's rapping. He got a verse." So people were excited that he was probably going to do an album, but then when he came out with the album, It was all flute, baby, all flute. So, all right. So, shout out to Future on this. Future was acceptable on the record as Killer Mike shut down the entire track with a No Mercy verse. Again, in terms of Killer Mike, he swept the categories and he won 2 Grammys for this record and 1 for this entire album. Woo! Loving it, man. Number 8, 2 Days, featuring Ty Dolla $ign. This is produced by Don Cannon. And Dowd. Is it Dowd? Hopefully. The intelligent and brilliant rapper Killer Mike showed out on this joint. This is like another one of them joints. He was like, yo, I'm about to go in with my pen. Not to say he's not going in with his pen on other records. Other records are like, this is a song about this. So he wrote about this. This is a track that he's like, I'm going in. Like, I'm going in with some bars, some lyrics. Production is crisp and rap is even more invigorating. So shout out to 2 Days featuring Ty Dolla $ign. I like Ty Dolla $ign. That's one dude. If he gets on your project, it's usually something good. Flute bars. Yo, man said 3K got flute bars. Now you got me laughing. Oh, Lord have mercy. But yeah, man, you got them flute bars, man. Shout out to 3K. Let's go to number 9. Spaceship Views featuring Currency, Kaash, Paige, and 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying? Produced by Honorable C Note. Feature Currency opened up the track and blessed the track. I like Currency's off and on for me, man. But majority of times I like Currency. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Currency. I got a great catalog as well. The trap-like song has a bounce with bars. He's talking about flute bars. This one got a bounce with bars. It's a southern bounce, but it got bars on this record. Mike is the landlord, and he's the owner of the Sky Spaceship. You know, even 2 Chainz shares his views for a solid record. I like 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz could rap. Titty boy, aka Titty Boy, aka 2 Chainz. I love Spitter too, man. It's something like Currency. I'm telling you, it's something about Currency. Recently, he's been like really, he really has my interest. I think I grew to be a Currency fan, so shout out to Currency. Number 10, man. Oh man, number 10. This track is crazy. Matter of fact, number 10. This came out in June. Yeah, this came out in June. So y'all go check out. I got Severe's singles. Every month I do Severe's hottest singles. And I put them on the DSP platforms. You can find it under Severe's singles with a C. Ceveres. And then singles with a C. Singles with a C instead of S. So Severe's singles. And you can find all your months, your favorite month, your birthday months. Go check out the mixes. You know what I'm saying? Support. But this one I put on the June mix in 2023. Exit 9 featuring Blxst, produced by Beat Butcher and Will Yans. Is it Yannis? Yannis, I believe. Now, number 10, Exit 9. I go, oh, this is my favorite song of the album. It's my favorite song of the whole rap album. This is the rap album of the year. I do want to give this credit. It's rap album of the year from the Grammys. I do want to keep saying that because it deserved to win. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I keep going back to the Nas Hit Boy, but Killer Mike, you the man. Killer Mike, you are the man. And your team is doing well. Exit 9, Joy Road. Exit 9, Joy Road. What does that mean? Like, is that, I'm guessing Exit 9's down south somewhere. Maybe Exit 9's, it gets off to where he lives or used to live. Joy Road, is that what you're saying? Is that where he's from? I didn't go that far in research if that's what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Detroit K Deezy. Ben Frank, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta give me more than that, man. I'm putting your stuff up there and I don't even know what you're saying, man. But anyway, let's go. Exit 9. Featuring Blxst. Great record. Like I said, it's sonically pleasing to the ears with support from artist Blxst. Mike is proud of his journey on this record. It wasn't easy, but he can now pop that bottle of champagne. So shout out to Mike for living a life and getting through things with patience and ease. It's a solid record. It's my favorite record. What's your favorite record? What's your favorite song on this album of the year? Number 11, Something for Junkies featuring Fabo. Not Fabulous, Fabo. And this is various producers too. I'm telling you, there's over like 4 producers. I'm not writing y'all names down. Y'all better go look at the album credits stuff. But something for the Junkies. Loving the music and production. Loving Mike's various positive pieces of information that helps and doesn't hurt the listeners. He's helping with these lyrics. Don't know Fabo, but he was cool. He was cool. He was alright. Yeah, he was okay. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm trying to be positive. All right, so number 12. This is a really, really great record. Number 12 is a really great record. It's called Motherless, featuring Eryn, Alan, Kane, produced by No ID. First of all, shout out to all the fallen moms, mothers out there, grandmothers, providers, even the single fathers. This song can kind of relate to anybody that took care of kids and cared about someone, right? So Motherless featuring Eryn, Alan Kane, lovely and great singer. Like I said earlier, Eryn, Alan Kane, he got her all over the project. I'm gonna go tap into her and see what's going on. I'm about to. What's her favorite album? What's your favorite album, Eryn, Alan Kane? If y'all aware of her, let me know in the comments below. But this song, social activist Killer Mike, gets vulnerable on this record, and it's appreciated. It's really appreciated. It's tough to incorporate love in a song and still make it a hit record. It's an emotional record that's definitely needed in the hip hop genre. A lot of people have songs when their moms pass, their grandmothers pass, sometimes their fathers pass, and sometimes they're not hits. This is a hit record, but it's shows its vulnerability as well, and it's a tough record. It's a tough record. So anybody that lost their mom, Dukes, or grandmother, somebody, or anybody that took care of them, show them some love, get them a hug, man. You know what I'm saying? Check up on your friends, man. Check up on the strong friends. I keep telling people, check up on the strong friends. Check up on the friends that check up on you. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Number 13, Don't Let the Devil, featuring LP and Thank You, Good Sir. That's the name. Thank You, Good Sir. I like the name. Produced by LP, a little Shalimar, and No ID. All right, so Run the Jewels back for a quick single. I wonder if they already had this single. I wonder if they already had this for the album. Sometimes, you have extra records. You go, just put that on there. Hopefully they did this fresh. But Run the Jewels back for a quick single on this outstanding track. Production hits like Evander Holyfield. Song is shorter than others, but it hits the mark like 1987 Falcons player Jesse Tuggle. Thank You, Good Sir, blessed the chorus. So shout out to him. Shout out to him. Before I get to the last track, Michael has a deluxe version. There's a deluxe version of this album. And I think he calls it Rap Album of the Year. So as soon as he got Rap Album of the Year, he put out another version, a longer version, deluxe version. I like the songs. Yes was an original record. Down by Law was a live version. I like that one. Run was a remix with Damian Marley. I like that one. And then he did another remake of Motherless with Robert Glasper. Shout out to that song too, man. Just gets more heartfelt. Like you gotta start shedding tears with Mike with the Motherless record. You know what I'm saying? But like, subscribe, notification bell, comment below, man. Listen, is this album a classic? Let me know, and let me know why. Don't just be like, it's a classic. Oh, like, let me know why it's a classic. Let me know your favorite songs. Let me know your favorite singles. Let me know how many times you listen to it every day. I don't know. Let me know. last record is High and Holy featuring Ty Dolla $ign, produced by Tech Beats. I'm surprised no. I don't know. Anybody ever do it yet? Oh, I'm gonna say, did Drake do it? I think did Drake and Ty Dolla $ign do an album? I'm just surprised like a rapper, like a really good rapper, hasn't just did a collab record with Ty Dolla $ign. It's a no-brainer. Let's do a whole album with Ty Dolla $ign. His hooks, his choruses, everything be dope. Just throwing it out there. But anyway, number 14, High and Holy. We can Ty Dolla $ign, produced by Tech Beats. Killer Mike testifies and pays his tithes to the Baptist Southern Universal Church. I'm just trying to make up a name. But my strong guess is the woman preacher at the end of the record. It's the end of the record is a woman praying in a different language. I believe it's of African descent. Or somewhat. Let me know what that language is. Y'all can let me know. I don't know everything. My strong guess is the woman preacher at the end is praying for Michael. It sounds like she's praying for Michael at the end of the record. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know if y'all know what language she's speaking. Y'all know what she's saying. If y'all can translate it, that'd be dope. Translate it for me. That really would be dope. But my score for this album will be in the description. Let me know what you score the album. Is it a classic? Is it close to a classic? Let me know, Let's see what Ben says. It's classic because he got arrested for it and got 3 Grammys. Yo, hold on. Yo, did he just... Yo, 2023 VLNS LLC / Loma Vista Recordings, man. Shout out to Killer Mike. We are coming back from Atlanta, Georgia. Killer Michael is the project, man. Let me know, man, what y'all think of the project, man. Shout out to Ben. Keep me company again, man. Shout out to Ben, man. We gotta meet one day, man. And Ben, man, we gotta get on. You gotta get on the podcast. We tried twice already, and you over there saving the day like you're a superhero, man. Snowstorms, doing all type of saving animals in the forest. Ben Frank, man, this dude's super bad, man. I think he got superpowers, man. But let me know what album you want to pick again, Ben, and we can dilute that album. It could be any album, it could be rap. And I challenge anybody that's watching this, listen to this. I challenge you to break down an album. Hopefully it's not an album I already broke down, but if it is, we'll pick another one. Let me know a great album. Even it could be an EP. If it's an EP, if it's shorter, maybe we'll come up with more questions, have a game. I always do a good 45 minutes to an hour for a show. When I have a guest, it can go longer, of course, because the guest, answer questions and that nature. So, but yeah, man, let me know what's going on out there, man. I do like this record, Killer Mike, man. I'm gonna give it to you, man. I like the record. I just don't think it's a classic, man. Ben said it's a classic because he got arrested. I heard about the arrest. I saw the footage. I heard it wasn't over much. I heard it was a brief situation, nothing too wild. I watched, I think, is it Corey Holcomb? And I think he said it was a female security guard, which doesn't mean anything. I don't know. Security guard or not, if it's a security guard and he had a situation with Killer Mike, he or she, hopefully it wasn't that much. It could have been nothing because they did not lock him up. They held him for a while, and then he got out. He got out that same night. So shout out to Killer Mike. Shout out to his movement. Shout out to this album. Shout out to, everybody that performed on here, all the features, all the singers. The choir was really good. The choir. Like I said, the choir was really good. So shout out to the choir. Shout out to Mike, period, man. Mike is doing his thing. And I'm coming back from Atlanta, Georgia, man. What's good to do in Atlanta, Georgia? Let me know if y'all got some, y'all live in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, we coming down there. People coming down there. Let us know what's down there. Let us know what to do down there. Let us know what the fun things to do down there. Shout out to Ben. Salute to you. Thanks for showing up. You know what I'm saying? He's a fact checker for life. And hopefully he'll be back on the show soon. And you know, with me to break down an album or two. He has really great insight for music, great mind for music. He knows history. He knows things that I don't know. You know, when he so I'll be like, oh, I want anybody to come on this show. That's why I said I challenge anybody to come on this show to break down any album. It could be a country album. It could be like, you know, R&B album. You know, it could be anything. You know, I do mainly do hip hop and rap, but I do not mind any music, any genre. All right, I do not mind. I do not mind at all. So shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to my fans, friends, family, everybody. Again, shout out to Killer Mike. Let's, you know, give it up for Killer Mike, man. All right, y'all. Peace out. Y'all remember, spread more love than hate, man. That's it, man. I'm out, man. Shout out to, you know, various other shows, guests that have been on this podcast. Shout out to future guests. And let me know who y'all want me to interview. You know what I'm saying? I'll see if I can get in contact with him or her and we can make something happen. All right, y'all. I'm out, man. Peace. Who y'all got for the Super Bowl? Better be the 49ers. Come on, man. It better be the 49ers. Peace out, man. Appreciate it, man. I'm out. One love. San Francisco, but it wins.